Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by Always More Gaming here on YouTube. No, not gosh. No, I don't. Well, I do, but that's the other channel. This is Always More Sims. So I'll start over. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by Always More Sims here on YouTube. And today we're doing another speed build. So this house is called Treeview. There's one tree on this lot, one tree, but when I take the pictures, I'm right next to a lot. Like, as you can see, there's a tree behind me, there's a tree to the side of me that like cuts into the house. So that's really why I called it Treeview, because it's kind of surrounded. It doesn't work, it does not fit the house, but I called it Treeview anyways. So once again, I'm still trying to do small houses. This is actually probably the smallest lot I've built on that I think I've ever recorded. This is a 20 by 20 lot, 2 bed, 2 bath, and actually I really like it. I think this is a cute little house. I was really struggling with the roof here. I hate roofing. Awful. It is not fun. It is not good in this game. It is not good in The Sims 4. So I feel like it looks really odd in The Sims 4 that like there isn't like a lip to like hang off the edge of the house. It like abruptly stops when it reaches like the walls, which I don't like, but I just don't like roofing in general. It's not good. I can never get it to look good. It's just not fun. Yeah, this house took me longer to build than it should have, but when I built this, I wasn't like fully in the mood for building, but I was just kind of, but at the same time I was like, I don't know what else to do, so we'll build. And it's what it is. I still think it turned out pretty cute. I didn't go anything crazy on colors or something like that, but it's one square away from the edge of the back edge of the lot though, so it's really awkward when I try to like zoom in there. I didn't do a garage. This is the first time I've ever done like a little carport thing off to the side, but I did that here and I kind of messed with it. I'm not completely satisfied with how it turned out looking, but I like it. I didn't like just having the columns there because I felt like it was just way too open, but then when I do instead, like later on, I still don't totally love, so it's kind of a lose-lose situation. But oh well. And I didn't build it on a foundation for once. I always do a foundation, but I didn't really want to mess with like this awkward, my cat is now on my lap. I didn't want to mess with like awkward little platform coming out the side of the house and then the stairs just to get to the carport. So yeah, Moochie, which is my kitten sitting on my lap right now, I went and picked him up at 6:30 this morning. I had to have him picked up by 6:30 or the shelter, and this is the shelter that I get all my fosters from, that I went out and got him fixed. They were going to charge me $20 if I didn't have him picked up by 6:30. I'm like, that's awful. That stinks. So I was out there, I was really hoping, and I should have known better, but I was really hoping that I could, hey, don't bite. What was that about? We don't bite, Mo. I gotta stop digging the claws into my legs. I went out there, I was hoping I'd be able to come back home, go to bed, fall asleep for a little while, and I should have known better because that is not what happened. I went out there, got him, pretty awake by then, but I was still kind of holding out hope, yet at the same time like, I'm gonna go swing through Starbucks. And so I got a refresher, and the last couple that I've had were really good because I did the strawberry acai lemonade refresher, but then I had raspberry syrup, and guys, it's amazing. I don't like drinking it without the raspberry syrup because I feel like it's just super bland, but I had the raspberry syrup, really good. The past couple times I've had it, really good. The one I got today is awful. It is really watered down, and I got a Trenta, and I only get a Trenta if I feel like it's going to be a long day. or if it has been a long day. Because, see, I don't like drinking things with caffeine or with energy or whatever to keep myself awake. I don't want to become caffeine dependent. But I still acknowledge that it does give me a little extra boost. So I got the Trenta size, and I don't know if, like, the people that were working in there this morning, because I went through the drive-thru, and they just did not seem to be with it. They seemed super out of it, really quiet. Like, the workers were in, like, absolutely no rush. They were just kind of all around. Like, they weren't in any hurry. They were just taking their own sweet time, going from here to there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see we're we were really caring this morning, and I didn't try it. And I'm not one, unless it tastes absolutely horrendous and, like, I can't drink it at all, I won't go back to do something about it. And I can still drink this. It's just, it doesn't taste very good. It's really watered down. Like, they got maybe, you know, to grande size, and they're just like, we're just gonna fill the rest of this with, like, water. I don't know. So, did that. I came home, tried laying in bed, hoped I fall back asleep, and it didn't happen. Bailey went to the groomer last week. We had Bailey and Annie go last week, and then Ellie, Sadie, and Molly, which is my grandpa's dog, went yesterday. And last week Bailey went, and she has been really itchy ever since she came back. Like, she is actually, like, has bald spots on basically her back hips. And it's because they didn't get all the shampoo out when she was being groomed. And they're like, I brought it up to him when I dropped off the 3 yesterday. I'm like, can we just, like, make sure that the girls get, like, thoroughly rinsed and stuff? Because Bailey is, like, super itchy. And they're like, oh no, it's just allergies. I'm like, but she's been like this the past 2 times I've brought her. And they're like, oh, we'll just try medicated shampoo next time. I'm like, could you please just own up to the fact that you didn't get all the soap off my dog? I would be much happier if you just admitted that you done goofed, instead of, oh, we'll try something else next time. No, admit the fact that you missed soap, okay? It happens. I used to work there. There were a few times I missed soap on dogs. I feel bad that it happens, but it does. It happens nonetheless, especially, like, if they're in a rush. And see, I don't know, did I talk about it? I don't know. Last week, the girls were supposed to go in. I did talk about it, I think, in my last speed build, actually. And I didn't get the phone call with the reminder, and I just happened to look at the calendar and see that the girls had a grooming appointment. And so I called real quick. I'm like, hey, can I bring the dogs in? Like, am I still okay? And they're like, oh yeah, they're small dogs. You know, the groomer was just asking about them. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get a reminder call yesterday. I saw I had a missed call, and I went to call back, and maybe that cut it off. See, I personally think it was Sarah. But we're not gonna go there. I don't want to go there right now. You've been on the floor for a while. And so, anyways, I'd taken the girls in, and if the groomer is, like, waiting on the dogs to dry, they kind of rush it, and I get the feeling that's what happened, because they were the last 2 that she did, but she couldn't just sit there and wait for them to, you know, air dry. And they have fans that we'd put on them, that I know how it works out there. And so I'm like, no, I was really upset that they were like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, just what happened. You know, she's just, she has allergies. No, we've had dogs with allergies before. That's not what happened. Ellie has allergies. Ellie is really bad. She has really bad allergies. She gets yeast infections really bad. I know what it looks like when a dog has allergies. Bailey does not have allergies. She's rubbed herself, like, she's chewed herself raw because she itched so bad because you didn't get all the soap off of her. So, there's that. I talked about my mental health in the last speed build, and I wouldn't say that has gotten much better. Not gonna lie. I don't know. See, because what I normally, like, I guess you call it comfort streamers, like, I don't actually watch streams live, because I don't have the patience to sit there. Like, if they're not constantly, like, playing a game or something, I kind of just skip throughout, like, you know, when they just sit there and talk to the people that are streaming, like, or, like, a chat or something. I'm like, well, I don't have any interest in listening to you say hello to a bunch of people, so we're just gonna skip through. So I watch, like, recorded VODs and stuff, and I've talked about these guys a couple times in, like, recent videos, that I've recently gotten into Dream Team stuff, and they are Minecrafters. I don't play Minecraft. I have Minecraft for Xbox, and it has not been updated since 2013. This is for the Xbox 360. It's out of date. And I don't play Minecraft. If you were to tell me to play Minecraft, I would have no idea what I'm doing. For the longest time, I didn't know there was an end to Minecraft. That, like, you beat the Ender Dragon, that's the end. I didn't know that's how that worked. I thought Minecraft was just, like, this never-ending survival game. I never liked playing survival. When I used to play Minecraft, I played it on the Pocket Edition on my iPad, and I built. I was terrified of survival mode. But I found Dream on TikTok. And it was one of those, like, didn't really understand what's going on. I just saw that it was, like, labeled, like, you know, it's 200 IQ moment. And I watched this guy, you know, doing all these crazy stunts in Minecraft. I'm like, whoa, cool. So I like it, and I move on. And then, like, just more and more of this guy start popping up in my TikTok. And then his friend George Not Found, pops up on my YouTube feed. And I'm like, oh, hey, like, we'll go, sure, I'll watch some of his stuff. So I watch it, and here's this green guy that I keep seeing all over TikTok, and it's Dream. And so I've just kind of I'm not fully into Dream TikTok, because, like, I guess Dream has a server or something. There's basically a bunch of role-playing going on, that there's a war happening, and he plays with, like, Tommy in it. I love Tommy. Tommy cracks me up. Tommy and Tubbo, hilarious. Very, oh my gosh, I love Tommy and Tubbo. But then they play with guys, like Fundy. I don't really know who Fundy is. I don't know who this Jay Schlatt guy is. I don't watch Wilbur. I actually don't like Wilbur. Wait for, like, anybody who watches this Minecraft server. Like, a lot of people like Wilbur. I don't actually think he's kind of he can get really rude. And I mean, I know that everybody can, like, they've all had their moments where they get rude, but I just don't like Wilbur. I feel like I just don't like him. Like, I'm definitely more Dream, George, and Sapnap, and then, like, again, I'll watch Tommy in it and Tubbo from time to time. But there's been, like, the fan base has gotten really toxic with that. Like, I mean, I guess the actual, like, real fans haven't, but, like, people are coming in because they hear about Dream, and then they're just sitting there. Like, he's a speedrunner, and he's actually broken the world record a couple of times. He isn't in top place right now, but he was trying to beat it, and he used to stream it, and a bunch of people would come in and be like, oh, you're not, you're cheating, it's all just luck based, there's no skill here, you just keep getting lucky. And like that, like, now Dream doesn't speedrun, he doesn't stream his speedruns, and people are, like, body shaming Sapnap and telling George that he looks weird, and, like, that's just kind of getting really toxic. And so I used to go there to, like, just, like, I used to watch their stuff to unwind, to kind of relax and stuff. Now I'm just getting more stressed about it, because these are, like, really, like, these are funny, decent, kind, nice human beings, and people are just being rude, and that is just becoming the thing more and more, and it just stresses me out more and more. Like, I watch these guys, and this is how it is for a lot of people. They watch these guys because they make them happy, they make us laugh. Like, I watch Dream's manhunts. Some of my favorite, like, some of the best YouTube content that I've ever watched are Dream's manhunts. And, like, I watched the whole thing through, and I can't stop smiling, because I'm just watching, I'm, like, enjoying it so much. But, like, people are just, they're getting really mean about it, and I'm like, I don't want to I want to support these guys, but I don't want to sit here and just listen to people be mean to them. It stresses me out. So I've been watching How to Train Your Dragon a lot lately. I actually got my dad to watch the first and second. I refuse to watch the third movie because I don't want to like acknowledge the fact that it ends. And I'm not the biggest fan of the second How to Train Your Dragon, but I love the first one. And so on Halloween night, actually, my dad, my friend, my brother, and I, we all sat in the living room while like kids were trick-or-treating, and we watched How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. My dad is now obsessed with the movie. He keeps referencing it. He keeps talking about he loves Toothless. Keeps talking about Toothless. And so, I mean, I've been just keep watching that over and over again. Disney Plus recently got Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is the voice of Hiccup. Jay Baruchel is like the main character, and I absolutely love that movie. When Sarah actually moved out, I came home, and after just kind of laying in bed being sad for a while, I'm like, I'm gonna watch a movie, and we had it recorded on our DVR from when it played at some point on TV, and so I just laid in bed watching Sorcerer's Apprentice. I absolutely adore that movie. I love it. I love Jay Baruchel. He's just such a wholesome person. So I'm like, okay, well, you can't go wrong with How to Train Your Dragon and Sorcerer's Apprentice. Okay, I don't have to worry about people being mean and bat shaming and being toxic. And I don't like that like the whole Dream Team fandom is being claimed as toxic, but there's a good chunk of people who are, which is really sad. Because, like, Dream hasn't done a face reveal. Nobody knows well, I won't say nobody, but the fandom doesn't know what he looks like. And, like, a lot of people are like, it's okay, you know, we don't, like, we'll wait for you. It's not a huge deal to us. Like, we just want you to be happy. And then there are other people like, give us a face reveal, you know, or else, you know, you're not real. Or there's, like, something wrong with you. Or, oh, okay, Tymo. You know, I guess, like, corpse husband has become, like, a new thing. And somebody thought they found him on Twitter or something, and everybody was just roasting the crap out of this guy that they thought was corpse husband. And so he's like, this is why I don't want to do it. This is why I don't want to do a face reveal. And I think that's Dream kind of has the same sentiment. But anyways, I'm just more stressed out from talking about this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Sorry about my rant and my goof up at the beginning. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.